Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Linn-Mar Baseball. My name's Cale Sleazer. I'll be with you for tonight's game. Got the Washington Warriors here at the Linn-Mar Baseball Softball Complex. Sub-state semifinal action. Linn-Mar coming in with the record of 6-8. Warriors coming in with the record of 3-11. It's going to be a good one. The winner of this game advances to the sub-state final. Mercer Park in Iowa City to take on City High. We are moments away from first pitch. Jabari Dobbs will lead off the Warrior first inning. He is the pitcher for the visitors tonight. We've got Luke Pollett on the scoreboard, Ian McKinney on camera. It's going to be a good one tonight, folks. Colin Streff, the man on the mound.
The game for the Warriors will be the pitcher, number 18, Jabari Dobbs.
Streff pitched a beautiful game back in the last round on Friday night at Perfect Game Field in Cedar Rapids. Here's the first pitch, and that is inside for ball one, and we are underway. Lots of fans here tonight. Here's the 1-0. And that misses just outside ball two. Counts 2-0 on Dobbs. Here's the windup and the pitch from Streff. And that's called ball three. That misses upstairs. Washington, the 6th seed in this bracket. Linn-Mar, the 4 seed. 3-0 pitch. Is a called strike. Dobbs thought he had ball 4, but not out of the woods yet. Streff looking to strike out the leadoff man. Here's the 3-1. And that is on the ground toward first base, foul. Kane Dutemeyer over at first base once again tonight. He started at first in the last sub-state game back in the quarterfinal. Counts full on Dobbs. Payoff pitch, inside ball 4. So Streff fights back, but Dobbs still walks. Gets a round of applause from his teammates in the dugout.
For the Warriors, second baseman number 22, Ben Kuba.
Here comes Kuba, the second baseman. 2 2s on the back of his jersey. So Dobbs leads off the game with the walk. Ben Kuba will try to advance him. Here's the windup and the pitch from Streff. And that's in there for strike one. That caught the corner. Dobbs getting about a 4-foot lead at first, being held on by Dutemeyer. Here's the windup in the 0-1. Bunt is shown, that's foul down the line. Counts 0-2. Kuba down 0-2 early. Isaac Gomez on deck for the Warriors. The 0-2. Swung on, foul down the right field line. And we'll have another 0-2. Dobbs getting about a 6-foot lead off of first now. Shuffling his feet. Another 0-2. Outside ball 1. Streff looking for his first strikeout and the first out of this first inning. The 1-2, runner goes. And that curves in there for strike 3. Dobbs will steal second, but that is out number 1. Kuba goes out looking. Here comes Isaac Gomez. Strikeout number 1 for Streff.
First baseman number 16, Isaac Gomez.
Gomez will be over at first, in the bottom of the first for the Warriors. See Jabari Dobbs getting his lead off of second. Streff looking back. Here's the wind and the pitch. On the ground toward first base. That is going to be gloved by Dutmeyer. He'll step on first for out number 2. Dobbs gets to third. That'll bring up Chase Mahoney, the cleanup man. So Gomez goes down with a calm dribbler right to Dutmeyer.
24, Chase Mahoney.
Mahoney in left field for the Warriors tonight. Streff looking to get out of a runners in scoring position situation after walking Dobbs. He's now at third. Here's the pitch. And just outside for ball number 1. Good frame by Music behind the plate. The 1-0. And that catches the edge for a strike. Counts 1-1. Streff looking for strikeout number 2. Here's the 1-1. That's hit into center field, but that's right to Sarsfield. Warriors threaten but do not score. We'll go to the bottom of the first. Sarsfield, Albrecht, Dutmeyer coming up right after this.
No errors, 1 runner left.
Welcome back to Linn-Mar Baseball. Dobbs, the man on the mound, walked to start the top of the first, made it all the way to third, but did not score.
The Lions will be the center fielder, number 21, Coy Sarsfield.
Coy Sarsfield, center fielder, will lead off today's ball game for the Lions. He was the starting pitcher in the quarterfinal. Did well. And here's the first pitch from Dobbs, and that is right down the pipe for strike number 1. Sarsfield, the regular leadoff man and center fielder for this bunch. Here's the 0-1, and that's in there for strike 2. Dobbs has some zip on that fastball. Sarsfield down 0-2 early. Here it is. Swung on the ground, foul, and we'll have another 0-2. Linn-Mar won the quarterfinal against the Iowa City West Trojans, 5-2 the other night. Here's another 0-2, and that's on the ground to third. Bobbled by the third baseman. Sarsfield running, and he's safe. He dug it out. That one is going to be scored. An error on the third baseman, and the leadoff man is on. Here comes Albrecht.
Third baseman, number 26, Jonah Albrecht.
Albrecht is at third base tonight. He was also at third base in the quarterfinal on Friday. Here's the pitch. Bunt is shown. That's going to be right to the first baseman, and Albrecht will be tagged out, but he did his job. And that's out number one. Linn-Mar has a runner in scoring position. Here comes Kane Dutmeyer, who did very well defensively on Friday. Made a couple of key plays that
First baseman, number
held
18,
West
Kane
to scoring
Dutmeyer.
runs. So sack bunt for Albrecht. And Dutmeyer, the left-hitting first baseman, will try it now as he swings and misses at that one for strike one. Sarsfield opened the scoring on Friday with a steal of home plate, and Linn-Mar did not trail in the quarterfinal game. Here's the 0-1, and that's strike two on the corner to Dutmeyer. Dobbs painting the corners so far. Dylan Page, designated hitter on deck. He's hitting for the pitcher, Streff. Time called by Dutmeyer. Dobbs was taking his time, and Dutmeyer said no more. Steps back in. Sarsfield, the speedster, at second. Dutmeyer trying to bring the leadoff man home and open up the scoring in this ball game. Throw back, and Sarsfield goes back to second safely. No balk called there. That was close. Here's the pitch. Swung on the grounds, and Sarsfield will go back to second as Dutmeyer's out at first there, 2 away. Here comes Page with 2 outs.
Designated hitter, number 35, Dylan Page.
Page, another left-handed batter in the Linn-Mar lineup. Sarsfield gets his lead. There's the pitch. That's high for ball one. Sarsfield getting a big lead off a second. Here's the windup, and Sarsfield goes back to second. Sarsfield trying to draw a balk from Dobbs. Sarsfield daring him to throw back, as that one is outside for ball two on Page. Should the inning continue, right fielder Isaac Anderson is on deck. He had a great quarterfinal. He had a triple that went off the left field wall. If the wall would have been lower, it would have been a home run, as that one is outside for ball three on Page. If Anderson would have hit the triple he had at Perfect Game Field on this field, it would have been a long gone. It went off that tall left field wall, and Dobbs steps off again. Counts 3-0 on the cleanup man, Dylan Page, as he takes ball four. So runners on first and second now. Both pitchers have given up a walk. Here comes Anderson.
Right fielder, number 11, Isaac Anderson.
Lions poised to strike in the bottom of this first. Here's the windup and the pitch. That's upstairs for ball one. 5 straight balls for Dobbs. Carson Recker steps into the on-deck circle for the Lions. Here's the pitch. And another ball, ball 6. Dobbs struggling to find the zone. Sarsfield daring Dobbs to throw back to second, and time is called by Anderson. Linn-Mar bench is on their feet cheering on their teammates. Two-0 count on Anderson. Page on first, Sarsfield on second. And that's in there for strike one. Took that low zone fastball. Never bad to take a 2-0 pitch. Here's a 2-1. And upstairs, ball 3. Good take by Anderson. He thought about it but held off. So 6 of the last 7 pitches from Dobbs have been balls. Should Anderson walk here, that will load the bases. Three-one delivery. Outside, ball 4, bases loaded for Carson Recker. Back-to-back walks by Dobbs. Sarsfield on
second
third.
Baseman number 5, Carson Recker.
Page on second, Anderson on first. Recker ready to bat. Washington coach wants to talk it over. Regardless of this inning's outcome, Linn-Mar coach has to be happy with the fact that 2 walks have been drawn and that pitch count on Dobbs is going up. The big difference maker on Friday night was 7 walks, if I remember correctly, drawn by Linn-Mar. Morgan, the West pitcher, pitched 5 good innings, but those 5 innings had 112 pitches. Linn-Mar replicating what they're doing so far, getting that Dobbs pitch count up. Here's the first pitch to Recker. That's upstairs, ball 1. That was about 2 feet high. Dobbs is missing a lot of those pitches upstairs. The 1-0. And that'll clip the edge for strike 1. Bases loaded, 2 outs, bottom first. Carson Recker trying to open the scoring one way or another. Here's the 1-1. Swung on, foul tipped into the catcher's glove. Strike 2. Should the inning continue, Brendan Musig, the Linn-Mar catcher, on deck. Counts 1-2 on Carson Recker. The 1-2 from Dobbs. Upstairs. Counts even at 2. Here's the 2-2. Swung on, foul down the right side. Recker stays alive. He'll try it again. Pitch number 6 of the at-bat coming up. Another 2-2. Outside, ball 3. Counts full on Recker. An error, sack, bunt, ground out, and 2 walks have the bases loaded. Payoff pitch is fouled off to the right side, and we'll do it again. Runner's moving on that one. We'll have another 3-2. Here's the pitch. And called strike 3. Recker doesn't like the call. Lions leave the bases loaded, but they do damage that pitch count by Dobbs. We remain scoreless through 1. Back after this.
No hits. There was 1.
Welcome back to Linn-Mar Baseball. We're through one scoreless inning in this sub-state semifinal. Linn-Mar leaving the bases loaded back in the bottom of the first. Catcher Reed Ortiz, number 5 hitter, will lead it off for the Warriors. Leadoff man Jabari Dobbs drew a walk, and that was the only Washington base runner in the first, as that one is inside for ball 1. Counts 1-0 on Ortiz. Here's the pitch, and that hit him. So Ortiz will get on after being plunked by that Streff fastball. That'll bring up Lane Baxter.
Center fielder number 10, Lane Baxter.
Baxter's in center field, left-handed batter. So that's the second Washington base runner. First one was on a walk, that one on a hit by pitch. Here's the windup and the delivery. Bunt is shown. That is to Streff, barehanded and dropped. Everybody's safe. That'll be a fielding error on Streff, and there'll be runners on first and second for Daniel Zeck.
Third baseman, number 28, Daniel Zeck.
Zeck is at third base for the Warriors. He had that error in the first that got Sarsfield on first base. Runners on first and second, nobody out, top of the second. Here's the pitch, and that's in there for strike 1, low zone fastball. Zeck working with runners on first and second. Streff looking to rebound after a tough start to the inning. The 0-1, bunt shown, pulled back. Throw back to second. Nice throw from Musig, but no play. So both sides have one error. No hits yet by either side. Zeck looking to change that. Streff looks back at second. Winds up and fires. Bunt shown. And he went on the bunt swing. That'll make the count 1-2. Jonah Albrecht giving some encouraging words from third base. He's the bit of a field general out there at third base. Here's the 1-2, and that's outside. Counts 2-2 on Zeck. Ben Casey, the number 8 hitter, on deck for the Warriors. Here's the 2-2. That's hitting to center field. That's going to get down. Runner's going to be sent. Sarsfield throws home, and runner will go back. Good throw from Coy Sarsfield. Saved a run there, but the bases will be loaded. Nobody out after that Zeck single. Here comes Ben Casey with the bases loaded.
Right
Nobody
fielder,
out.
Number 6, Ben Casey.
Good play there from Sarsfield, hustling after that ball. Here's the pitch, and that's outside for ball 1. Ben Casey trying to get the Warriors on the board early. Here's the 1-0. Swung on and missed. Streff blew that one by him on the outside corner. 1-1. Here's the wind and the 1-1. And that clipped the corner. Good pitch from Streff there, strike 2. Streff looking for his second strikeout. Max Nemekis on deck. He's the number 9 hitter, wearing number 9. The 1-2. And that curved in there for strike 3, so that's big out number 1, and now the Lions are a double play away from getting out of this bases loaded situation as Nemekis steps into the box.
Number 9, Max Nemekis.
Nemekis is the shortstop for today's game. Here's a pitch from Streff, and that hit him, so a run will score. That's an RBI hit by pitch by Nemekis. And the Warriors lead this ball game 1-0 as we're back to the top of the order with pitcher Jabari Dobbs, who walked the previous inning.
Back to the top of the order for the Warriors be the pitcher, number 18, Davari Dobbs.
So hit by pitch, error single, hit by pitch leads to the Warriors' first run. A strike one is taken by Dobbs on the outside edge. Infield in. Here's the pitch, and that curves outside. Good stop there by Music. That could have gotten away. Got a good beat on that ball. Counts 1-1. Here's the delivery from Streff. That's on the ground toward third. Albrecht bobbles, and everybody's safe. Scores 2-0 Warriors. Albrecht almost tagged the runner going to third, but couldn't quite get him, and Linn-Mar coach is going to call time and talk it over. Then Kuba will go over and talk to his third base coach, and the Lions will talk it over. So 2 errors by Linn-Mar this inning, along with some hit by pitches, have led to the Warriors leading 2-0 in the top of the second inning. One out, bases still loaded. Ben Kuba up next. He was Streff's first strikeout victim.
Now batting for the Warriors, second baseman, number 22, Ben Kuba.
There is a force out at any base. So if an infielder were to decide to throw to home, it would be a force out. Lions had a play like that in the quarterfinal on Friday. Here's the first pitch to Kuba. That's outside. Isaac Gomez on deck for the Warriors should the inning continue. 1-0 on Kuba. Here's the windup and the delivery. Outside ball 2. Streff looking to get out of a tough second inning. Here's the windup and the pitch. And that's in the dirt, 3-0. Counts 3-0 on Kuba. Bases loaded, 1 out. Here's the windup and the pitch. Called strike. That clipped the corner. And that is a much-needed strike for Colin Streff as the count's now 3-1. Here's the wind and the pitch. And that's outside ball 4. And it is now 3-0 Warriors. Here comes Gomez.
First baseman, Isaac Gomez.
Gomez grounded out in the previous inning. Here's the windup and the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Linn-Mar will have their work cut out for them in the bottom of the second, trailing 3-0. Warriors not done yet. The 0-1. Swung on and missed, strike 2. Good curveball there from Streff. Starting to find the zone a little more. Streff looking for his third strikeout here in the second inning. Here's the wind and the pitch. And he got it. Strikeout number 3 on that curveball. Good pitch. That'll bring up the cleanup man, Chase Mahoney.
Left fielder, Chase Mahoney.
Mahoney will try and do his duty as a cleanup man as he takes strike 1 on the corner. Mahoney flew out to center field last inning. Here's the 0-1, and that's fouled off to the right side. Counts 0-2 on Mahoney. Here's the pitch. That is fouled. I believe that was off the foot of either Mahoney or the catcher, Musig. And we'll have another 0-2. Reed Ortiz on deck should the inning continue. Another 0-2. And held up. Mahoney almost swung at that one, but managed to hold up. Counts 1-2. The 1-2 in the dirt, 2-2. Here's the 2-2. In there for strike 3. So Streff finally gets out of the inning, but the Warriors put up 3. 3-0 through 1.5. We're going to fix some technical difficulties here, folks. The stream might cut out for a minute, but we will be back. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Linn-Mar Baseball. Warriors scoring 3 runs in the top of the second.
For Linn-Mar will be the catcher, number 8, Brennan Musig.
Brennan Musig, left-handed catcher, will lead off the bottom of the second for the Lions. A lot of ball game left. Here's the windup and the pitch from Dobbs, and that is downstairs for ball 1. Lions have done a very good job lately drawing their walks. Drew 2 in that first inning. Here's the 1-0, and that's a called strike that caught the edge. Here's the windup in the 1-1, and that's a called strike that caught the edge. Andy Altoff on deck. Musig facing a 1-2. Here's his next offering. And held up. He thought about it, but changed his mind. Counts 2-2. Counts 2-2 on the Linn-Mar catcher, Brendan Musig. Dobbs winds up and fires. And that's in the dirt. A little skip and a jump there by the ball. Get a new ball from the visiting dugout, and the count will be full. Musig looking to get on base to give Altoff on deck something to work with. Here's the 3-2. In the dirt, ball 4. Musig will hustle down to first. He will round and stop. Good hustle by Ortiz back there. Time is called. Courtesy runner's going to come in. I believe this is Sam Wilson.
Courtesy runner for the Lions at first base is number 23, Sam Wilson.
And it is Sam Wilson at first.
Now batting be the shortstop, number 4, Andy Altoff.
So that's the 3rd walk drawn by the Lions in 2 innings of offense, and Andy Altoff will give it his shot now. He had a triple on Friday night. Here's the pitch. And that's in there for strike one. Wilson getting about a 6-foot lead off of first. Here's the windup and throw back. Wilson will dive back in safely. Dobbs has been keeping a close eye on those base runners tonight. Threw back to Sarsfield at second multiple times back in the first. You don't want to mess with Coy Sarsfield on the bases. He's got nice speed. Here's the 0-1, and that's inside. Counts 1-1 on Altoff. Left fielder Hayden Hart on deck. Here's the 1-1, and that's in there. No, called ball 2. That missed just inside. Thought I heard the umpire call strike, but no.
1. Here's the windup and a pitch. And ball 3. Same spot as the last one. So the count's 3-1 on Altoff. Courtesy runner Sam Wilson at first getting his lead. Here's the wind in the pitch. And that is a called strike on the corner. Counts full on Altoff. Musig walk to start the inning. Here's the 3-2, and that's outside ball 4. So back-to-back walk to start the inning. That's the 4th Linn-Mar walk through 8 hitters. Time is called. Umpire will brush off the plate.
Number 20, Hayden Hart.
So Hayden Hart will have runners on first and second, nobody out to work with. Washington Battery talked it over briefly. Leadoff man Coy Sarsfield is on deck. He reached on that error. Hayden Hart will give it his shot. He's the left fielder for tonight's semifinal. Here's the windup and the pitch. Bunt is shown, and that will be bunted back to the screen. So the count's 0-1. Runners on first and second, nobody out, bottom second. Hayden Hart getting it his shot. Here's the 0-1. Bunt is shown, and another bunt back to the screen, 0-2. Washington will get a new ball from the dugout. Dobbs looking for his second strikeout. He's walked 4, but has not given up any hits. Here's the pitch, and that is outside for ball 1. Count is 1-2. We are fixing the scoreboard right now, folks, as that misses upstairs. Counts 2-2. Hayden Hart looking to do damage and get the lines on the board. 2-2 offering is swung on and missed. So Hart fans, strikeout number 2 for Dobbs, and here comes Sarsfield back to the top of the order for Linn-Mar.
Back to the top of the order for Linn-Mar will be the center fielder, number 21, Coy Sarsfield.
Sarsfield reached on an error, his first at bat. As takes that one, ball number 1. Ball was bobbled by the third baseman back in the first, and with that Sarsfield speed, he made it to first without too much of a problem. 1-0 offering. Swung on and missed. Breaking ball there from Dobbs. Counts even at 1. Runners on first and second. Altoff at first, courtesy runner Sam Wilson in at second for Musig. Here's the wind and pump fake back to second by Dobbs. Here's a 1-1, and that misses high. Ball 2. I believe our scoreboard issues are almost resolved. Technician Luke Plett working on that for us. Counts 2-1. Here's the offering. That is hit in center field. That will get down. Wilson will be held at third, and the bases will be loaded for Jonah Albrecht going away. And the scoreboard is back. It is being updated, and it is now correct. So that is the first Linn-Mar hit of the game by Sarsfield.
Third baseman Jonah Albrecht.
Sarsfield reached base all 4 times back in the quarterfinal on 3 walks and a hit by pitch. Jonah Albrecht will give it his shot now. He had a sack bunt back in the first that got Sarsfield in scoring position. Tying run is Sarsfield at first. Here's the windup and the pitch to Albrecht. And he takes high, ball 1. Close pitch there. Good take by Albrecht. Here's the 1-0. And that's going to get away. Wilson's going to come home, and the Lions are on the board. Tying run is now in scoring position. I believe that will get past ball on Ortiz. And Dobbs is not happy with that. Score is now 3-1 when we're getting on the board. So Albrecht will have a better hand to work with here as he's got 2 runners in scoring position with base open, so no force outs except at first base. Count is 2-0. Here's the wind and the offering from Dobbs. And that'll clip the corner for strike 1. First baseman Kane Dutmeyer on deck. He grounded out back at first. The 2-1 is inside. Albrecht thought about swinging, but held up. Count is 3-1. Lions have already drawn 4 walks. (3-1). Downstairs, ball 4. Albrecht gets on base. Walk number 5 for the Lions. And Dutmeyer will have the bases loaded with 1 out.
First baseman Kane Detmeyer.
Tying run is Sarsfield on second. Dobbs' pitch count is up there. Throwing more pitches than you'd like to see if you're the Washington coach, as that one is a low zone fastball for strike 1 on Dutmeyer. Designated hitter Dylan Page on deck. He's batting for Colin Streff, the Linn-Mar pitcher. Here's the windup and the delivery, and that'll be called strike 2. That clipped the inside corner. So Dutmeyer falling behind 0-2 early. Here's a windup in the serve. And that is foul. On the ground and off of Ortiz's glove. And we will have another 0-2. Here's the windup in the pitch. And that curves outside for ball 1. We will be temporarily going offline in between innings to fit frame rate, but we will be back in time for the next inning. Here's the 1-2. That is fouled off to the side by Dutmeyer. He stays alive while another 1-2 as the Warriors get a new ball from the dugout. Another 1-2. That is hit on the ground. Bobbled by the third baseman, and everybody's going to be safe. That is the second error on the Warrior third baseman. If it is scored an error, and it is, and the score is now 3-2. Tying run is 90 feet away with Dylan Page coming up. Still only one away. Linn-Mar bench is on their feet and hyped up.
Dylan Page.
Dylan Page has one of those many Linn-Mar walks so far. First pitch to Page. Taken strike one. That caught the outside corner. Here's the wind and the 0-1 offering. That's hit on the ground. Bobbled by the shortstop. Throw to second. Everybody's safe. We're tied. Dylan Schultz pumps his fist in the on-deck circle as he greets Sarsfield as he trots in. We are tied. And the battery for the Warriors will talk over. And the leading run is now 90 feet away.
Next up for the Lions, right fielder number 11, Isaac Anderson.
Here comes Isaac Anderson. He does have power in that bat. Had an off-the-wall triple in the quarterfinal at Perfect Game Field, a minor league ballpark. Here's the pitch to him, and he takes strike one. Still only one away. Here's the windup and the pitch, and that is outside for ball number one. Time run is Jonah Albrecht at third. Here's the 1-1. That's outside. Leading run at third, excuse me. As the count is now 2-1 on Anderson. Carson Recker on deck. He fanned his first at-bat back in the previous inning. Here's the windup in the pitch. And that is outside for ball three. Should Anderson draw the sixth Linn-Mar walk here, that will give the Lions the first lead of the day. 3-1. Called strike two. That clipped the edge. And Anderson will have full count. Anderson has already reached base once today. Here's the pitch. That is on the ground. That will be gloved by the shortstop. He'll throw to second for an out. But that will give Linn-Mar the lead as Albrecht scores. That'll be an RBI ground out. Or an RBI fielder's choice, rather, for Anderson. And here comes Carson Recker.
Second baseman Carson Recker.
Recker struck out in the first inning. Some runners on the corners, 2 away. Linn-Mar battling back down 3-0. Now lead this ball game 4-3. Baseball's a crazy game, folks. Anything can happen. Here's the windup and the pitch. And that is in the dirt. Anderson will advance to second. Dutmeyer will hold at third. And now there are 2 runners in scoring position as the count is 1-0 on Recker. Time is called to swipe off the plate. Jabari Dobbs looking to get out of a tough inning. Linn-Mar looking to expand that newly gained lead as that is in there for strike one, low zone fastball. Should the inning continue, catcher Brennan Musig is on deck. He has one of the 5 Linn-Mar walks. Here's the pitch, and that misses high. Here's the windup and 2-1. That misses outside, 3-1. Counts 3-1 on Recker. Here's the pitch. And called strike two. That clipped the lower part of the zone. The 3-2. That is hit on the ground. Bobbled by Dobbs. He'll throw to first in time. What a tremendous play by Jabari Dobbs, and that will be all. Linn-Mar does take the lead, though, but a good play by Dobbs will end the offense. We're through 2 innings. Lions up 4-3. We will disconnect temporarily, folks, but we will be right back. Do not go anywhere.
They scored 4 runs on 1 hit.
Number 1. Linn-Mar gaining the lead. In the bottom of that second, Musig races forward and makes a sliding catch. Out number 1. Here comes Lane Baxter.
Center fielder Lane Baxter.
The pop out. Improving the stream quality. Cast live. First pitch is popped up again on the infield. Altoff, the shortstop, calls for it. 2 away. So back-to-back pop-outs by Ortiz and Baxter. Here comes Daniel Zek, who has the lone Warrior hit.
Third baseman Daniel Zek.
Lions ahead 4-3 in the top of this 3rd inning. Sub-state semifinal. First pitch from Streff. On the ground. Gloved throw to first. 3 pitches, 3 outs for Colin Streff. Top of the 3rd, over. We'll be back with the Lions offense. Bottom 3. Back after this.
Warriors, no runs, no hits, no errors, no
Welcome
Leading
back
off
to
the
Linn-Mar
bottom third for the
baseball.
Lions be the catcher, number 8, Brendan Music.
Brandon Music's going to lead off the bottom of the third for the Lions. Warriors went down on 3 pitches in the top of the third. Here's the windup in the first pitch, Music, and that is in dirt, ball 1. We are currently working on installing drivers on our dual monitor setup here. We'll work on those technical difficulties best we can, as that is upstairs for ball 2 on Music. Andy Altoff on deck. He has one of the many Linn-Mar walks. Here's the lineup in the pitch. And that clips the corner for strike 1. Count is 2-1. Here's the pitch. And that's foul back to the screen. Count even at 2 on Music. Bosch will get a new ball from the dugout, as that ball was wedged between the padding and the dirt. There's just enough room for a ball to get wedged under there. If it's hit just right, here's the 2-2, and that'll curve outside and that'll make the count full. Scoreboard is temporarily disabled, but we will get that back as soon as we are able. Count is 3-2. Off pitch, swung down the middle, and that's going to get center for a base hit. Courtesy runner is going to come in for Music. This will be Sam Wilson, courtesy run for the second time today.
Number 23, Sam Wilson. Brings to the plate shortstop, number 4, Andy Altoff.
Here comes Altoff. So Music with a leadoff single. Let's see what Altoff does. Throw back to first. Dobbs with a good pickoff move. You always think he's going to wind up and throw a pitch, but at the last second throws back to that base runner. Pitch to him is in there for strike 1. Linn-Mar had 4-3 in this ball game. We have scoreboard function back. Here's the 0-1 to Altoff, and that is fouled off the roof of the visitor dugout. And we'll have an 0-2 coming up. Sam Wilson trots back to first. We are not tracking pitch count tonight, but Dobbs' pitch count is up there, I can tell you that much. Count is 0-2. Throw back to first, and Wilson gets in there safely. Counts 0-2. Here's the wind in the pitch. That is hit down the line, foul. We'll have another 0-2. Hayden Hart, the left fielder, on deck. He fanned his first at-bat. Throw back to first once again. Wilson is safe. Here's the pitch. That is hit into left field. That could be trouble. That gets down. That's going to be a bloop single for Andy Altoff. And that'll bring up Hayden Hart with first and second, nobody away. Linn-Mar looking for some insurance. So that is the third Linn-Mar hit.
Hayden Hart.
So Hart will try and bounce back after that first strikeout. He is a left-handed batting left fielder. Bunt shown, bunt laid down, throw to third, and he will be out on the force. So the graphic looks the same with one away. As Dobbs had another nice play there. He had a tumbling stop and then a throw from his knees back in the bottom of the second to prevent more Linn-Mar runs. Coy Sarsfield will give it his shot now. Here's the pitch, and that is up there for ball one. Sarsfield has reached base safely in both the quarterfinal and the semifinal. All 6 times, one way or another, whether that be on walks, hit by pitch, hits, or on defensive errors, as Dobbs does a pump fake back to second. Andy Altoff on second as that ball curves upstairs. Hayden Hart on first. Count is 2-0 on Coy Sarsfield. Jonah Albrecht, the third baseman, on deck. Here's the wind and the pitch. Upstairs, ball 3. Dobbs has already walked 5. All 5 of those walks were in the first time through the lineup. Did not walk any through the second time of the lineup. And he will walk Sarsfield to start off the next rotation of the lineup. That is the 3rd reach of today's game for Sarsfield. Walk number 6 for Dobbs, and here comes Albrecht, who reached on a walk of his own his last at bat. Had a sac bunt back in the first inning, and there will be a mound meeting. We might see a pitching change here. Dobbs has not handed the ball to his coach yet, so I believe he will be staying in. Warriors in danger of giving up more Linn-Mar runs. Linn-Mar busted it open in the bottom of the second with 4 runs. And I think we are going to see a pitching change here, as Dobbs, I believe, will come in and play first.
Pitcher in first.
I believe the pitcher and first baseman are
New pitcher
swapping
for
spots.
Washington will be number 16, Isaac Gomez.
This will be Isaac Gomez. We are going to go down momentarily, folks. We'll be back as soon as we can, hopefully by the end of this pitching change.
Number 26, Jonah Albrecht.
We are back just in time for Jonah Albrecht's at-bat. Bases loaded. One away here in the bottom of the third. Here's the windup in the pitch. Swung on and missed. Ball gets away from Ortiz, but runners will hold. Hopefully you folks can hear me a bit better now. Count is 0-1 on Albrecht. Here's the pitch. That is hit into right field. That's going to get down just foul. Good swing of the bat there by Albrecht. Isaac Gomez is the new pitcher for the Warriors. He swapped spots with Dobbs, so Dobbs is at first base now. Counts 0-2 on Albrecht. Here's the windup in the pitch. He hits another one down the right field line, and that will be foul. Good hustle by the right fielder, but ball landed out of play. Another 0-2, and that'll curve low for ball one. Counts 1-2 on Albrecht. Here's the pitch. That is hit past the pitcher and gloved by the second baseman. Albrecht will be out, but a run will score. So the score is now 5-3 Lions. Here comes Dutmeyer with 2 away, runners on second and third.
First baseman, Kane Deitmeyer.
Dutmeyer reached on one of the 2 Washington errors. First pitch to him is going to curve into the corner for strike one. Here's the wind in the 0-1. That is hit on the ground foul by the Linn-Mar third base coach. Lions scoring 4 runs in the bottom of the second. Just scored their 5th run, looking to add more. Here's the windup in the pitch. That is in the dirt and stopped. And the run is going to score. 2 runs are going to score. Hart slides in. He stole home. Sarsfield trots in. 7-3 Lions. Scoring runners are greeted by a barrage of teammates. Hayden Hart saying, "I see you, Coy. I can steal home too." 7-3. Bases empty. Score 7-3 now. Here's the wind in the pitch, and that'll be called strike 3. So Dutmeyer strikes out, but Linn-Mar gets 3 more. 7-3 after 3. Back
Bottom of
after
third for the Lions to score 3 runs on 2 hits. There's 1 Leading off the top of the fourth for the Warriors, right field number 6, Ben Casey.
Welcome back to Linn-Mar baseball.
Correction,
Marcus
a pinch hitter
Orr.
for Washington, now batting number 3, Jack Rogers.
Jack Rogers is pinch hitting for the Warriors. Marcus Orr is in for Dutmeyer at first base. Streff in his 4th inning of work. First pitch from him is a strike. That clipped the corner. Here's the pitch. That is hit foul off the screen. So Rogers now batting in the 8th spot. Max Nemekis is on deck, number 9 hitter. He was hit by a pitch that drove in a run in his last appearance. Linn-Mar ahead 7-3 as we update our scoreboard. Here's the 0-2, and that misses outside. Count is 1-2. Here's the line and the offer. That is hit into center field, and that will be caught by Althoff, jumping over a tumbling Coy Sarsfield. Everyone seems to be okay. Everybody gives each other's fist bumps with smiles on their faces. And that will be an acrobatic out number 1. Good catch by Althoff, ranging over from shortstop.
Number 9, Max Nemekis.
So here comes Nemekis. Shows bunt, pulls back, and that will be ball 1 just low. Jonah Albrecht, the 3rd baseman, charging that bunt attempt. Here's the wind and the pitch, and that will be in there for strike 1. That clipped the edge. Here's the wind and the 1-1. And that'll clip the corner for strike 2. Streff looking for his 5th strikeout as leadoff man Jabari Dobbs is on deck. He shifted from pitching to first base as this pitch is swung on and missed. There's strikeout number 5 for Streff, 2 away.
Back to the top of the order for Wash will be the first baseman, number 18, Jabari Dobbs.
So Dobbs has reached base both times. First one was on a walk. Second one was on an error. First pitch to him is hit on the ground, foul, down the first base line. Linn-Mar gets a new ball from the dugout. Count is 0-1 on Dobbs. Lines up 7-3 in this ball game. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed by Dobbs. Strike 2. Streff looking to string together a few strikeouts in a row. Looking for another quick inning. Here's the line in the pitch. Hit well, but foul. Off the right field line. We'll have another 0-2 and another ball thrown in from the Linn-Mar dugout. Streff got out of the previous inning with only 3 pitches thrown, looking to retire his 6th in a row. Another 0-2. Popped up on the infield. Called for by Althoff. Inning over. 6 straight batters sat down by Colin Streff. We're through 3.5. 7-3 Lions back after.
In the inning for Washington, no runs, no hits, no errors, no runners left on base.
Welcome back to Linn-Mar baseball. Dylan Page is going to lead off the bottom of the
Leading off
fourth.
the bottom of the fourth for the Lions, designated hitter number 35, Dylan Page.
Some defensive changes for the Warriors. First pitch to Page is swung on and missed for strike one. So Aiden O'Connor is in at first base. Dobbs moves from first to center field. Here's the 0-1, swung on and missed for strike two. The 0-2 is outside in the dirt for ball one. Page has reached twice on a walk and an error. Isaac Anderson on deck. The 1-2. That is hit well into left field, but that will be caught by a lunging left fielder. Misjudged the ball and had to leave his feet to catch that one, but the catch is made, and there is one away here in the bottom of this fourth.
Right fielder Isaac Anderson.
Here comes Anderson. First pitch to Anderson is swung on and missed for strike one. Anderson drove in a run on a fielder's choice his last at bat. And he takes strike two on that fastball. Carson Recker on deck. He's 0 for 2 today, looking to improve on that. The 0-2 from Gomez, outside. Gomez looking for his second strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And that's called strike three. That will be strikeout number 2. So Anderson strikes out, and Recker will give it his shot.
Second baseman Carson Recker.
First pitch to him will curve just inside for ball one. 2 away here in the bottom of this fourth inning, as that one is downstairs for ball 2. The winner of this game will play City High at Mercer Park in Iowa City, as that is taken for strike one. That game will be on Wednesday night. Here's the 2-1. That is hit into fair play, but it went off of Recker's foot first, so that will be foul. Counts 2-2. Should the inning continue, Brendan Musick is on deck. He had a single his last at-bat. Here's the 2-2. Hit on the ground. Gloved by a sliding first baseman. Throw to first, and Gomez will step on the bag and beat Recker by about a foot. Lions go down quietly in the bottom of the fourth.
Bottom of the fourth, the Lions.
We'll be back
No runs, no hits,
right
no errors, no
after
runners
this.
left on base. After 4 complete.
Welcome back to Linn-Mar Baseball. Colin Streff will go into his 5th inning of work. He has retired 8
Leading
straight
off the top of the
batters,
5th for Washington,
as
second
opposed to
baseman
the
number
6 I
22,
said
Ben
last
Kuba.
inning. So Ben Kuba will lead off the top of this 5th. He walked in a run his last at bat as he takes inside ball 1. Here's the windup and the 1-0. Downstairs 2-0. Isaac Gomez on deck. He's 0 for 2. He is currently the relief pitcher coming in to relieve Dobbs. Here's the 2-0, and that's downstairs 3-0. There is not a pitcher currently warming up in the Linn-Mar bullpen. Coach trusting Streff to stick with it. So he's behind 3-0 on Kuba. Here's the offering, and that will be called strike 1. That caught the edge. Streff has 5 strikeouts. He's only walked 2, and he's retired 8 straight. And that streak will end as Kuba leads off the inning with a walk, his 2nd walk of the day, and here comes Gomez.
Pitcher number 16, Isaac Gomez.
Jonah Albrecht, the 3rd baseman, yelling out signs to his infield. Here's the wind and the pitch. Swung on and missed by Gomez. Lines up 7-3 in this ball game. Top of the 5th. Here's the pitch, and that is inside for ball 1. Ben Kuba on first after that leadoff walk. Cleanup man Chase Mahoney on deck. He is 0 for 2. The 1-1. Hit on the ground to Althoff. Glove, throw to second, 1 out. Over to first will be late. Good glove there by Orr to keep that ball from going away. But the lead runner is out. That's out number 1. That'll be a fielder's choice for Gomez, and that'll bring up Mahoney. He struck out his last at bat. Courtesy runner is going to come in for Gomez.
Courtesy pitcher.
Courtesy runner for the Warriors, number 4, Mason McDowell.
This will be Mason McDowell,
Now
courtesy
batting, number
running.
24, Chase Mahoney.
Props to the home plate umpire, making sure the announcers above us can announce to the crowd who's in when there is a change, as that is taken ball 1 by Mahoney. Mahoney looking to reach base for the first time today. Here's the 1-0. That's upstairs for ball 2. Here's the windup and the 2-0 offer. That is hit down the line, foul out of play, and the count will be 2-1. And Linn-Mar has Kane Dutmeyer throwing in the pen. Here's the windup and the 2-1. That is just low for ball 3. Streff has only walked 2 batters so far. Here's the pitch. Popped up. That is going to drift just out of play off the roof of the visitor dugout. Your Streff does have 3 walks after Kuba walked. Courtesy runner is in for him at first. Count is 3-2 on the cleanup man Chase Mahoney looking for his first hit. Here it is. Swung on the ground, gloved, shoveled over to second, one out. Over to first is late. But Lions get the lead runner again. Good play there by Recker at second. 2 away.
Catcher Reed Ortiz.
And this will be catcher Reed Ortiz coming up. He has reached base once. He was plunked by a Streff fastball back in the first inning. So 2 fielder's choices in a row after that leadoff walk. Ortiz will give it his shot now. First pitch to him is swung on, fouled back to the screen. Warriors looking for some offense. They're down by 4 in this ball game. In the top of this 5th inning. Here's the 0-1. Runner goes. That is hit high in the air to right field. Anderson is under it and makes the catch. Warriors get a man on, but do not score. Lions remain up 7-3
Top
through
of the 5th,
4.5.
No runs, no
Back
hits,
after this.
no errors, 1 runner left.
Welcome back to Linn-Mar
Leading off the
Baseball.
bottom of the 5th for the Lions, be the catcher, number 8, Brendan Music.
Brendan Music will lead off the 5th inning for the Lions. Lions up 7-3 in this sub-state semifinal. First pitch to Music is swung on and missed for strike number 1. Music has reached base 2 times today on a walk and a single, and he will reach base again. Oh, that is called foul. And Music does not like that call, neither does the crowd. That ball looked like it landed fair, but the umpire called it foul. So we will have 0-2 the count. Here's the windup in the pitch from Gomez, and that is fouled off to the left. And we'll do it again. Another 0-2. And that ball was fouled off. And I bet Music is glad he wore his athletic cup today, as that ball hit a vulnerable area. Seems to be all right. And he'll step back in. We'll have another 0-2. Here it is. And upstairs, ball 1. The 1-2. In the dirt, ball 2. Music stretching out this at-bat. Counts 2-2 on Music. Here's the offering, and that is hit into center field. Dobbs drifting back, and he will make the catch. That's out number 1. And that'll bring up Andy Altoff. Altoff has reached base twice himself with a walk and a single.
Shortstop Andy Altoff.
Altoff looking to reach base for the 3rd time as he hits that one hard but foul down the left field line. Gomez will get a new ball from the dugout. And that ball is going to miss just outside for ball 1. Here's the pitch. On the ground, another foul down the left field line, and it'll be 1-2 on Altoff. Hayden Hart on deck. He's 0 for 2 today. The 2-1 is downstairs.
Counts 2-2.
Umpire saying the count is 2-2 after that ball. Altoff looking to get to first base for the 3rd time in this sub-state semifinal. 2-2. Hit in the air, right side, foul. We'll have another 2-2 on Altoff. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. So that'll be strikeout number 3 for Gomez, and that'll bring up Hart.
Left fielder Hayden Hart.
First pitch to Hart is hit on the ground, right to the first baseman. That'll end the 5th inning. We're through 5. Still 7-3 Lions. We'll be back with the Warriors 6th. Back after this.
The inning for Linn-Mar, no runs, no hits, no errors, no runners left on base. After 5 completed.
Welcome back to Linn-Mar Baseball. Colin Streff in for his 6th inning of work.
Leading off the 6th for the Warriors is number 10, Lane Baxter.
Lane Baxter will lead off the Warriors 6th as he will take strike 1 on the corner. Baxter did reach on an error his first at-bat. Warriors down to their final 6 outs. Here's the pitch, and that'll curve outside for ball 1. Here's the wind in the pitch, and that is inside for ball 2. The 2-1. On the ground, diving try by Altoff, but no play. That is going to be scored an error on Althoff. Good effort. Warriors only have one hit. And that belongs to
Third baseman number 28, Daniel Zeck.
this man, Daniel Zeck, singled his first at-bat. So Zeck will reach on an Althoff error. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Call the ball. Throw to second is not in time. So Baxter will steal second. So the count is 0-1 on Zeck. Here's the pitch, and that is fouled off of the catcher. Music, I believe that went off of his knee guard as he briefly rubbed that left knee. Music has done a great job catching for the Lions this season. He's stopped a lot of wild pitches, and he's taken a lot of fouls off the mask and other areas of his body. I have been a catcher, folks. It is not for the faint of heart, as that is 1-2, the count, as that ball misses upstairs on Zeck. Here's the pitch. That is hit. Diving stop by Albrecht at third, and he will make the play out at first, and runner will advance to third, so there is one away. So Zeck is out at first. Good play by Albrecht there. Made a lunging stop off a bounce, and then a good dig by Orr at first.
First baseman Aiden O'Connor.
And this is Aiden O'Connor. O'Connor hits that one down the right field line, foul. O'Connor getting his first at-bat of the game. This is the third Warrior batter in the 8th spot tonight. The 0-1. Hit on the ground, foul. Good hustle there by Albrecht. And it'll be 0-2 on O'Connor, who is in at first base for the Warriors. Here's the windup and the pitch. That is hit right to Recker at second base. And that'll be a line out number 2 for O'Connor. And here comes Max Nemekis.
Shortstop Max Nemekis.
Nemekis was hit by a pitch that drove in a run his first at-bat. First pitch to him is a called strike. That caught the edge. Colin Streff pitching a fantastic game, replicating what he did on Friday night in the quarterfinal. Here's the 0-1, and that's upstairs for ball 1. 1-1 on Nemekis. Leadoff man Jabari Dobbs on deck. Pitch is outside for ball 2. That fastball missed outside. Nemekis looking to reach base for the second time with a runner on third, 2 away. Here's the 2-1. Hit on the ground. That will be gloved by Althoff. Throw to first is in time. Bit close there, but the play is made. We will go to the bottom of the 6th. Still 7-3 Lions. Back after this. Welcome back to Linn-Mar baseball. We're through 5.5. Lions up 7-3 in this sub-state
Leading off the
semifinal.
bottom of the sixth-field lines will be the center fielder, number 21, Coy Sarsfield.
Coy Sarsfield up once again. Lions looking to tack on some insurance runs before the Warrior final stand in the top of the 7th. Gomez still pitching. First pitch from him is curved outside for ball 1 on Sarsfield. As far as reaching base in the sub-state playoffs, Sarsfield is 7 for 7. Here's the pitch to him, and that is ball 2. He reached on 3 walks and a hit by pitch on Friday night, and he has reached on an error, single, and a walk so far tonight, and he's ahead 2-0 in the count. Make that 3-0 as that misses upstairs. Here's the windup and the pitch. And Sarsfield is 8 for 8 as far as on base in the sub-state playoffs as he walks for the second time tonight. Here comes Albrecht. He's had a good night. He had a sac bunt,
Third
a
baseman,
walk,
Jonah Albrecht.
and he grounded out but drove in a run his last at-bat and had that nice play at third base in the previous inning. Sarsfield getting a healthy lead off of first. And throw back to first, and Sarsfield would have been out if O'Connor would have held on to the ball at first base. Should the Lions hold on and win this game, they will face City High at Mercer Park in Iowa City. Another throw back to first. Sarsfield is safe. I have been told by Athletic Director David Brown that things are looking optimistic as far as us having a live stream in Iowa City. Here's the pitch. That is hit foul down the right field line. So if Linn-Mar holds on tonight, me, Luke Paulette, and Ian McKinney will hit the road for Iowa City and keep giving you Linn-Mar baseball on Wednesday night should the Lions hold on. Count is 0-1 on Albrecht after that foul. Here's the wind and another throw back to first. Sarsfield with a little smile over there at first, knowing he's not to be trifled with on the bases. He stole home in the quarterfinal. Hayden Hart followed suit and stole home earlier in today's game. Here's the pitch. That is hit right to the shortstop. Throw to second, 1, and that will be out at second. Sarsfield slid through second and knocked down the second baseman, so that means Albrecht is out at first, and the Linn-Mar coach is not happy. He will talk it over with the umpire. So Sarsfield is out at second. They're talking over if Albrecht was out on first. I believe the rule is the same on this level as it is in the majors. If you slide past second base and attempt to knock down the second baseman or the shortstop, whoever is fielding, and you slide past the bag with enough momentum, the first base runner is out, and Albrecht will be out. There are 2 away. So a bit of bad luck for Linn-Mar there.
Now batting for the first time in the game for the Lions, first baseman, number 15, Marcus Orr.
Marcus Orr will get his first at-bat of the game. He subbed in for Linn-Mar at first base earlier. His first pitch is curved upstairs for ball 1. That ball is popped up foul behind the press box, and it'll be 1-1 on Orr. Here's the windup and the 1-1. Outside, 2-1 the count. And that ball will go over Gomez's head. He'll get some help from his shortstop. Count is 2-1. Here's the pitch. Popped up. That is drifting foul down the right side, but O'Connor will be under and make the catch. Lions are done in the 6th, and the Warriors are down to their final 3 outs. We'll be back with Washington's last stand.
No errors, no runners
back
left
in the
on
6th.
base at the end of 6.
Welcome back to Linn-Mar Baseball. Colin Streff is going to try for the complete game.
Leading off the top of the seventh for the Warriors will be the leadoff hitter, center fielder number 18, Jabari Dobbs.
Here comes Jabari Dobbs to lead off the seventh for the Warriors. Linn-Mar is 3 outs away from advancing to the sub-state final in Iowa City as Dobbs takes strike 1. Here's the wind and the 0-1. That is hit into center field. That is right to Sarsfield. Warriors down to their final 2 outs. Here comes Kuba.
Second baseman number 22, Ben Kuba.
Kuba has walked twice today. His first walk drove in a run back in the second inning. First pitch to him is strike 1. That caught the edge. Colin Streff has pitched beautifully in these sub-state playoffs. Next pitch from him is just outside for ball 1. He came in on Friday night with the runners on first and second situation, no outs, and only gave up 1 inherited run as that ball is hit to Recker at second, and that's going to get past him. Recker lost his footing, and that will be, I believe, an error on Recker. Still waiting for the scoreboard to update as Gomez steps in. And that will be scored a hit, as that is called strike 1. So Kuba will reach
Pitcher
on a
Isaac
single.
Gomez.
Warriors down to their final 2 outs. Here's the wind and the pitch. Hit on the ground, foul, and it'll be 0-2 to Gomez. Colin Streff looking to pitch a complete game. He pitched well on Friday night. Only gave up 1 run of his own. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off to the left, and we'll try it again. Streff has 5 strikeouts tonight. In a good spot to get his 6th. Another 0-2. And that curves just outside. Good take there by Gomez. Count is 1-2. Chase Mahoney, the cleanup man on deck. He grounded into a fielder's choice his last at-bat. He's 0 for 3 on the day. The 1-2. That is hit in the air to Sarsfield. Sarsfield backpedaling and making the catch. And the Warriors' last hopes for the season rest on the shoulders of Chase Mahoney. Linn-Mar 1 out away from a date with City High at Mercer Park on Wednesday night. First pitch to Mahoney. Foul back to the screen, strike 1. Linn-Mar will get a new ball from the dugout. Streff looking for a complete game victory in this sub-state semifinal. Mahoney looking to keep the Warriors alive. Swings on and misses at that fastball, and the Warriors are down to their final strike. For the win. On the ground, foul, and we'll do it again. Streff looking to retire the Warriors season. And just outside for ball 1. You can feel the crowd anticipation as the count is 1-2 on Mahoney. Here it is. Swings on and misses, and the Lions are going to the sub-state final in Iowa City. Colin Streff pitches a beautiful complete game.
No errors, 1 run
and the
off
Lions run
Final
for
score,
state
Linn-Mar 7,
will
Washington
continue.
3.
Final
The Lions
score.
advance to Wednesday night City High.
Final
Game
score
will be
is
at
Lions
Mercer
7,
Park.
Warriors 3. Lions win on 7 runs, 3 hits, 3 errors, as opposed to
Game time to be
Washington's
announced.
3 runs,
Thank you all
2
for
hits,
coming. Please drive
and
home
3
safely.
errors.
Congratulations to the Warriors on completing a fine season.
Game time for Wednesday night is still to be determined, and whether our team will be there to live stream the game or not, I believe is still to be determined. Before I end the stream tonight, I just want to thank a few people. I want to thank my friends and coworkers, Luke Paulette and Ian McKinney, on the scoreboard and camera respectively. They've both been a joy to work with this season, along with athletic directors David Brown and Tanya Moe for softball. She was in the stands for tonight's game. Always likes supporting the baseball team. Want to thank all you fans at home and those of you who came to the ballpark at various points this season. We cannot do a unique season like this without you fans at home. And that's all I've got. Hopefully we see you on Wednesday night in Iowa City. My name's Cale Sleazer. Thank you for joining me tonight. And stay safe out there, folks. Go Lions.